So what's up everyone? Welcome back to your channel, Brighter Life Institute. I'm Alicia. I want to talk to you today about what is a toxic relationship. So what defines a toxic relationship? A toxic relationship is defined by being in a relationship with somebody that doesn't understand you, doesn't support you, having some behavior that causing you negativity and stress. Being in a relationship with somebody that cause you to lose trust on them, that make you feel that this person do not respect you and that person cannot be relied on. Basically, you cannot count on them. So this is what defines a toxic relationship. The behavior of somebody that supposed to be your partner, but many people actually are in a toxic relationship. But they don't see it that way and they don't call it that way. Maybe at the end of the relationship, they will call it that way, but when they're in it, they think this is normal. For example, a woman or a man is planning an holiday for the both of them, but the other partner is nowhere to be seen. This partner wants to discuss this holiday and decide where we're going, how much we're going to spend, what we're going to do, how long we're going to stay there. But the other partner, well, they don't want to discuss it. They don't have the time. They just say, you deal with it. Another example is you're somebody that like to save money, but your partner is somebody that just want to spend. And you start to be concerned about the habit of your partner, because it seems like as soon as they get some money in, they somehow have the itch to want to spend it and go out and just burn the money. This start to make you feel stress and lose of trust and having some concern regarding your partner. So this also could be considered as a toxic relationship. A toxic relationship doesn't need to involve argument, violence, and cheating. It basically could be just having difficulty with somebody that is affecting you personally and bringing you stress, and you starting to feel your energy is drained and feeling very unhappy with yourself. Another example of toxic in a relationship is you're somebody that like to stay in at home. You're just a homebody and you're feeling happy like that. But you don't mind also to go out sometime. But your partner, they want to go out every night, getting drunk, taking no responsibility, and you start to be affected by this because you may be somebody that are studying or working, and you need to make time to focus on those things that you feel are really important in your future. But your partner is somebody that doesn't seem to have much going on. They don't have plan. They want to live day by day, spend the money, going out every night, getting drunk, doing whatever, and have no sense of responsibility. This also can also be considered to be in a toxic relationship. So by now we get it. What is a toxic relationship? It's a relationship that we find ourselves with somebody and someone behavior that is causing us distress, causing us negativity. So by now we get quite a good picture what is a toxic relationship. A toxic relationship is when we are with someone and their behavior is affecting us negatively and bringing us stress and also bringing the worst version of ourselves out. As a woman, something I've noticed when I go meet other woman and other girl is if that girl or woman have a partner, the first thing that get discussed and maybe the main subject that get discussed is complaint regarding the partner. This also could be a toxic behavior, because if you have a problem, you need to go to talk about that problem that you have with the person that is concerned. More importantly, when that person that you have a problem with is your boyfriend, your husband, somebody that you have a close connection with. A close connection is the person that we see every day, that we sleep with, so physical interaction. If you will live with that person, so financial interaction with that person, financial responsibility that we have with that person. Many people are in toxic relationship. Toxic relationship could be your partner want to talk to you and you refuse to even take the time to listening to your partner, to understand your partner, to find empathy on how your partner feels. We do not have to agree with other people. We do not have to agree and accept how somebody else feels. But we surely need to find a way to respect and try to understand the other person, especially when that person is our partner. Many people are in a relationship with someone and they want to continue living their single life, about taking an account that they have somebody else in their life that they are called boyfriend and girlfriend. This lack of understanding between people in a relationship, the lack of communication, the lack of respect, the lack of trust, and having behavior that can make feel one or both people insecure, not safe, and not and alone in a relationship, can cause the relationship to turn to a toxic relationship. People are going to start to have hard feeling. They're going to start to feel hurt by the other person. And if they don't find a way to communicate to each other that something that happened, something that someone did, have made the other one feel not good, then resentment is going to come and toxicity is going to happen. So this is what is causing many romantic relationships to become toxic. Is the behavior. The behavior of one person or both person is triggering another on many negative things that they have. We all have different values. We are, most of us, maybe from a different culture. We have different understanding, even we talk about the same thing. And it could be very, very easy for a relationship that was, healthy, that you felt happy in, to be. As I mentioned, it's very easy for a relationship to turn toxic. But it's also easy to make a toxic relationship to become healthy. And the way you do that is you must have communication. Communicate what is the problem, and both persons have to try to put each other on each other's shoes. About understanding and just judging the other person, or blaming them, or turning all the problem to them, or saying there is no problem. You are not growing, you are not learning, and you are not resolving the problem. You're just making the problem bigger, the toxicity to become permanent and to become really a problem. So it is important for some people out there where they get their partner coming to them, signaling a problem, complaining about something, not happy about something. It's important that you take this approach from the other one seriously, that you don't wait, that they have enough and they are walking out, or they're breaking up with you, or they just at the limit for you to notice that something been bothering them. More likely in many romantic relationship, when one of the person are not happy about something, they usually tell you some way or somehow. They don't just walk away and leave the relationship. Some people have reported to not know the reason why their partner have left them. It's like they didn't know anything. They didn't notice anything. They were not told. But that's not quite true. People don't just leave a relationship. Or you have people that do the ghosting, that get involved with you. You met that person 1 or 2 times, and they just disappear. But here I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the people that had a relationship with somebody. You two were together for some time. People don't just leave a relationship just like that. When it's a real relationship, they usually tell you about something that bothering them, and after some time they have enough, they're giving up, they're walking out of the relationship, they're breaking up with you because they try to speak to you and you have not taken the time to try to show them the respect and listening to them. You have not took the time to show them how much you care by giving them a voice. Either you do not agree with the person. If we want our relationship to not become toxic, we do need to make the time to listen in to the other person concerned and to, give them some empathy and understanding what they're going through, and let them know that they're not alone in what is happening to them. Even if we don't agree and we don't accept it, we do need to take the time to hear our partner out. Because if they don't feel like we care, then many negative behavior and feeling are going to come into place, and before long this relationship is over because it has become really unsatisfying for both of you. But what's happening out there is those toxic relationships are becoming very addictive to some people. That's because 2 people that were toxic came together, and now they are unable to leave the relationship because they get in the doses of drama, and drama can sometimes make you feel alive. You can mistake true love for drama. The more drama there is, the more some people think that this is true love. No, true love does not need drama, because all of us, we have our project, we need to go to work, we need to do something else with our life. And if we are with a partner that is toxic, that is draining us out, we are in an environment where we don't feel good about ourselves, the other person don't feel good about herself, about themselves, then it's going to be very, very difficult to achieve the goals that you want to do in your life. So for those of you that get excited and mistake your level of toxicity in the relationship to be love, I will invite you to recheck this out, because love doesn't have to be painful, doesn't have to be unsatisfying, doesn't have to be involving argument all the time, disagreement, not feeling safe, not trusting the other person. That is extremely toxic for both of you. So that is what I wanted to talk about today, about what is a toxic relationship. You can always stop a toxic relationship to continue by either you walking out, or you try to talk to your partner to tell them, hey, I think we are in a toxic relationship. Let's see what we can do to improve this. If they don't want to listen to you, they don't want to change, they don't think there is a problem, and they want to continue like it is, and you don't want that, then you need to leave them behind, because this is not healthy for you or for them. You need to be the person that loves the most and let this go if there is no improvement. If you cannot become the best version of yourself for that person, you cannot create something, you cannot grow together, you cannot be in a healthy relationship with each other, then you need to let it go. Toxic relationships are toxic because of the behavior of someone or both of them. It's the behavior. This is not always a problem of environment or circumstance. Of course, some people are toxic because they have mental health issues. That's in another level. Hello guys. One last point I would like to say regarding the subject of to be a toxic person, or experiencing that somebody in your life is a toxic person for you. So therefore this person is generating difficulties and negativity in your life and not bringing the best version of yourself to the connection. If the action of this person is not driven, or is not coming from a place that they cannot do anything about, meaning somebody that is suffering from mental illness, it's not that easy for somebody that have mental illness to change the behavior. But if you are with somebody that you have addressed the issue, and after addressing the issue many times to them, they still keeping up the behavior that seem to be toxic and seem to be disrespectful and seem to be a very selfish behavior, this is a choice now that that person have made to keep being that way with you. Even you have communicated to them that their behavior is no good, the behavior is creating an environment toxic for both of you, and they still are not ready to look at a solution with you, or to look at themselves to see if they can better themselves and bettering the situation for both of you. We have no control on making another person to do something that they don't want to do. All we can do is to address clearly and the best we can the problem to them, and to hope that they care enough about the relationship and about you, and also about themselves, to be a better person and not to be a person that causing misery and distress to other people, to want to change. But there are a lot of people out there, no matter how much you tell them and how you tell them what you don't like about them, and some people will use how you tell them the problem to say, look how you speak to me, and not hearing there is a problem. When you get to a place like that with somebody, you are not only in a toxic relationship, but you're also in an abusive relationship, because the person is not making no effort at all to adjust their behavior for the place to be secure, safe, and to be healthy for the both of you. This now is a choice of behavior, a choice to mistreat, a choice to disrespect, a choice to be abusive, a choice to be toxic and to be hard to deal with. So that's what I wanted to say in this video. This behavior and this sort of environment to be toxic could be driven and could be maintained by somebody that have chosen to have the relationship that way. Now, many reasons could be behind such a decision to keep things that way. Like I said previously, some people that have an avoidant attachment style may use this kind of issue to distance the partner. Another person could use such a problem to control the partner or to intimidate the partner. They don't want the environment to be healthy. They don't want the environment to work out, for the relationship to work out. No matter how much they cry and they tell you that they love you and they want this to work out, if they refuse to discuss solution to make the relationship healthy and safe for both of you, then this means they, for whatever reason, want to keep you at distance, want to keep the situation unhealthy, and they don't want to change. And if you are in front of somebody that doesn't want to change, there is nothing that you can do than to walk away, because you need to protect yourself. You cannot be abused by somebody. You cannot be stay with somebody that is difficult to deal with, and they don't take the responsibility that their behavior is affecting you, that their behavior is causing the environment to be toxic for the both of you. So that's what I wanted to say about this. Okay? But most people, they get in toxic relationship because the behavior, because they're too selfish, because they have no growth, they are lacking maturity, they don't know what it means to work with somebody else, or they just don't care. For those of you that are going through this, you need to find out about what exactly it is. They don't care, they are selfish, or they have a problem, or what. You need to find out about it fast, because this is going to impact all your life. And if you want a good life, you're going to struggle to have a good life, because if you're not happy with yourself, this is going to impact everything in your life. Okay? So guys, this is the video I wanted to make today. If you liked this video, give a big thumbs up, subscribe, share this video, comment about your experience about toxic relationship. Maybe you're in a toxic relationship. Let us know how you deal with it. And for those that had a toxic relationship that repaired it, let us know how you did that. So this is Brighter Life Institute, your channel. I'm Alicia. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.